It's been about a year since I got my concealed carry permit, and I've been carrying every day since. So I started off kind of worrying about printing and stuff, and like, oh my gosh, can they see it? Can they see it there? I didn't start off keeping one in the chamber. I figured, well, I will have plenty of time to like hide and then fumble and rack it, and sort of stupid. I didn't really understand that it wasn't just gonna go off for no reason, so now I have one in the chamber at all times. But I'm also more comfortable with it. Having it on my back at first, it was like, ooh, it's kind of weird. It's sort of tough. You gotta like adjust your hips when you're going to sit down in places. And now I'm not comfortable if I don't have it. Like, I'm at the point where I'll be walking around and I'll kind of like pat my back to make sure it's there, because I don't even notice that it's there anymore. I also don't wear tight t-shirts anymore, although I never really had the body for tight t-shirts, so I guess nothing lost there. So, why do I feel the need to carry? Do I expect to get into a lot of fights? Am I some kind of tough guy? I know, I couldn't find the clip, I looked for it, but Woody from PKA podcast, he was talking about carrying. He's like, when I carry, I give him like the tiger stare. Like, yeah, that's right, I feel tougher, like I gotta let them know that they can't mess with me. To be honest, I don't feel any tougher when I'm carrying, because carrying's not about being a tough guy, it's about being ready to handle emergencies. So I carry a tiny med kit. You can go and watch my EDC video, and my EDC has not changed in a year, so still carry all the same stuff. But in that tiny med kit, I've got alcohol pads, band-aids, and I carry that med kit hoping I don't have to use it. I hope that I don't get a cut that I have to clean up and put a band-aid on. And I go through the precautions to make sure that I don't have to put a band-aid on. Make sure I don't get any cuts or anything. And that's the same thing when you're carrying, is that you carry hoping that you won't have to use it. So now, more than I used to, I notice, I go out of my way to de-escalate fights. And trust me, I'm like the main character from my book. I'm like Mandy, link in the description. In my book, everyone hates her and they're always trying to get into fights with her for like no reason. And that's basically the story of my life. It's not for no reason, it's because I won't break the law and sell them cigarettes without ID. Yeah, I know, I'm such a douchebag. I don't want to get fined like $700 and go to jail and lose my job. Yeah, I'm such a douche. But I don't like egg them on and say, try something! You want to try something? Yeah, go ahead and see what happens. You don't know who you're messing with. Even though that's what they say to me. If I don't know the price of the Snickers bar, they'll, use a number of expletives. Most of them start with F and C. Some of them start with N, surprisingly. But that's the most important lesson from Spider-Man, is with power comes responsibility. So I've taken it upon myself to empower myself in order to handle emergencies. And that comes with a level of responsibility. Power comes with responsibility. It's packaged together. So especially when you're carrying, you can't get in fights. You can't go around picking fights with people, and then when you start losing, pull out your gat and start blasting. Cause that's gonna get you in jail really fast. So again, you carry, like, this is like the band-aids. I carry this hoping that I don't have to use it. It's for emergencies, if something happens unexpected that you don't want to happen and you have to use it. And there's plenty of videos out there. There's plenty of videos you can watch of people correctly and rightly deploying their firearm in defense of themselves and others. And that's what it's for. And with 2020 hitting, unfortunately, it's been sort of tough to get out and train because of the ammo shortage. Even though I did have like a little bit on the side, it's like just going out. It's with the toilet paper shortage. If you just took dollar bills and started wiping yourself, that's basically what it was like to train in 2020. Brutal. You feel like you're just throwing money away. But now that it's slowly starting to come back down, Instead of being quadruple what it was, now it's only double what it was. So I should get out there and train. Let me know if you want me to document that. So let me know, you let me know if I should document my training, and I hope you come back next time.